Stress, we all have it, but continued chronic stress can wreak havoc on our health, mentally and physically. Joining us via Zoom is Dr. Erika Schwartz. She's a world-renowned preventive medicine specialist, and she's going to share some simple ways to stop that stress right in its tracks. Hey, Dr. Erika.
Hey, Dr. Ian. Thank you for having me.
So the ongoing pandemic, it's really hard to live a stress-free life, but you say you can minimize it with just some small day-to-day changes, some actions. Let's get started with your first tip. You say, put your biggest stressor in an imaginary drawer, shut it. What do you mean by that?
Well, we're so trained to think that we have to solve every problem, big, small, all kinds of things. So we don't have to solve everything, and not everything has a solution. So if it doesn't have a solution, if it doesn't come to you easily, just put it away, shut the drawer, imaginary drawer, and just move on.
I like your next tip, because I say this to my kids all the time. You know, if we're on the tennis court and they're not having a good patch, I'll say, hey, listen, slow down, take a deep breath. We can't stress the importance more than enough of breathing to make us feel better. You say, take a deep breath out. Why not take a deep breath in?
When you take a deep breath in, the troubles come in. When you take a deep breath out, you're sending all the troubles out. Energetically speaking, you're actually putting your body in a much more relaxed place. So we could do it together.
Okay.
We could just take a deep breath in and count to 5. Through our nose, hold it for 5, and then out through your mouth for 7. Now think about how you feel. Do that 3 times.
And also when you breathe out nice and slowly, it actually slows your heart rate down.
Exactly. It brings your blood pressure down. It sends you in what we call the parasympathetic mode, which is the relaxation, calming mode. And that's where we all need to be, especially when we don't know what's going to happen next.
Absolutely. Let's look at number 3. Now, pausing, is your next tip, but it's hard to do. There's so much uncertainty all around us. How can we practice pausing when things are so tough?
It's hard. You're a tennis player, so you know that the difference between an excellent tennis player and an average tennis player is timing. And so you need to take that split-second breath, hold it, take a pause. You watch what your opponent's ball is doing as it bounces off the racket. And if you do that, you're going to be in a position to really return the ball in a much better, safer, more intelligent way. You do the same thing with you. Ourselves. Instead of reacting, we stop. We put a pause in there. And if you don't react, you find out that maybe you don't have to react at all. Maybe you realize that drama, as you get older, you realize that a lot, that drama is not good for you. So if you don't react, then you do really well. What's going to happen is your stress level goes down, you feel better, and your health gets better.
You know, I got to just stick here for a second because it sounds simple, but it's so critical. We tend to respond quickly. We have such reflex reactions to things. A lot of things we're seeing on social media is people who are reacting very quickly to a situation. If we just paused a little bit, if we just said, let me take a second, we actually would change our mind about what our response would be, and we would give actually a more appreciative response to something, right?
Exactly. We're in a time that we've never been before. We're scared, we're confused, we're overwhelmed. But the thing is that if we can stop and not react, because the reaction comes from the stress hormones coming out, the fight or flight, which is now at an all-time high. If you don't react and you take a deep breath and you come out and you let the breath out and you think about it, what happens is that you may not have to react at all. And you may have really protected yourself and those around you from making a mistake.
Wow, I love this. Dr. Erika Schwartz, this is awesome. This is great information. We're so appreciative. Listen, I'm going to practice this. In fact, my wife says all the time, get off the ledge. So she talks me off the ledge. So these are great ideas to share with everyone. Thank you so much.
You too.
And I'll be right back.